When a Wendigo Was Slain by John Pennesi. Read by Frank Blissett. Once a certain man came from yonder Sioux. He was slightly hunched in the back, and so here he dwelt with his wife's family, for here he had married a woman at a time when the people were accomplishing all sorts of things, when they did miracles through the Manitou. Many a great feast they celebrated with food that was choice, yet never did they feed that man, not even did they ever invite him when they were going to bring something to pass. Now, once in the winter time, they became alarmed at a great rumbling in the earth. The earth shook. Thereupon they became afraid. "It is the Wendigo," they said. Nearer it kept coming. Accordingly, then, they made an offering of goods. They put questions one to another, but to no purpose, and no one had power to fight against the Wendigo. And at last, ever so much did the earth tremble, and they were unable to start a fire into a blaze, and some of the people too were scared out of their senses. So finally they sent for the man with the hunch in his back. They presented him with the offerings they had made, and they were told, "Is it only now, when you are scared, that you think of me?" He did not accept what was vainly offered him. He went on out of doors, to where he dwelt he went. He had his wife quickly make him some moccasins, and the woman hurriedly went to work upon the moccasins. Already very close was the Wendigo now coming. There was a dressed skin for each foot. Thereupon departed the hunchback. Already some of the people did not even move. "Do you take care," he said to his wife. A lake was over there, at the far end of which were some pines. "Tomorrow in the morning do you come and look there where the pines are. I am going to watch for him, and when we fight, just let the cry of him be heard first. Not till afterwards will my cry be heard," he said. So on the morrow, in the morning, thither went the woman to look. Thereupon she saw his head sticking out from where he was in hiding, and then she saw him bob down again. And so there he waited for the coming of the one he was to fight. A metal staff the Wendigo came holding in the hand, and then up stood the hunchback. Up as far as the clouds was how high they stood. First he took the staff from the Wendigo. He flung the staff into yonder lake. All the ice of the lake was crushed. And so, when the cry of the Wendigo was heard, all the people fainted away. And afterwards was heard the cry of the hunchback. Louder still was the sound of his voice. As if the sky were rent asunder, such was the sound of the cry. Thereupon they fought with each other for some time. With her pet dog was the Wendigo. Away fled the dog. And when the Wendigo was struck, "Yo, my elder brother, I am being slain." Then was the Wendigo slain. It was a woman, and ever were the people in fear that her elder brother would come. Everywhere over this region was the sound of her voice heard when she, the Wendigo, was slain. That is as far as the story goes. That was When a Wendigo Was Slain by John Pennesi. Read by Frank Blissett.